about GME. GME is in the exact same position. You guys are all familiar with the GME seasonal cycle. It's the same idea as AMC's. You get spring peak, spring peak, spring peak, spring peak, and then you track through the micros of it. The thing is it finishes with S curve V, S curve V, S curve V, S curve V. 2024 is the only iteration that finishes with a higher ending compared to the previous fall landmarks. So let's zoom in on these. First, let's walk through the macro position. Macro position hasn't changed. You are still in 2020, just the same way that we're tracking AMC, finishing off its 2020 iteration, and all the other meme stocks, a lot of other meme stocks. This was the alternative presented, I don't know when this was, over the summer. Once we peaked in May on GameStop and AMC, it kind of drove home that we were doing these alternatives. If it didn't break out and we didn't make new highs in May, then this was the alternative, and it's the $15 alternative. So this is our current, this was before, this is now our current. So we did find that resistance here, that would forward track us into this range here, July of 2020 and our current. So this is that area now updated. We did reject up top, We've now come down and did this consolidation landmark. Consolidation is here, again, before finishing S curve and finding V. This is zooming in on that consolidation point, This is the same landmark that we can track through on a lot of these different iterations as well. So I'll do that in just a moment. This is your consolidation. We did find that peak from earnings, and as long as we get a change of trend and a sharp downtrend, this would continue as macro position. And here's that area zooming in even a little bit more. Again, as long as it makes a sharp rejection and continues down, then this will continue being macro position. Here's 2022 to 2023. So I'm zooming in on this consolidation point here. This is the same landmark as I just showed on macro position. This landmark here, we'll call it the summer-fall landmark. Summer-fall landmark, summer-fall landmark, and each one of these. So I'm zooming in on 2022 to 2023, summer to fall landmark. And again, to our side-by-sides, this is considered one-to-one, although this is just seasonal cycle, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter. So this is your winter peak, spring peak, and our summer to fall landmarks here. So compared to 2022 to 2023, this is that position. You now have, zooming in on that, the peak, and this is kind of the outlier here. I don't think that we're going to do this. It's not going to be as extreme. Again, we're just comparing ITMFs here. We're not comparing really for levels, just landmarks. 2023 to 2024, same idea. January, February, March, May peak, July, August, September, October, November. So that would place us here in September. And that's exactly what we're looking for, that peak, and then more of a pullback. It's just a completed basic fractal landmark, C, wedge, S curve, V into October bottom. So that's what I would be forward tracking for. Macro position confirms it. One-to-ones or seasonal cycle confirms it. Here's that area zooming in. This August-September area, and our current zooming in. There's that peak. And then, like I just said, wedge, S curve, V. October bottoms is what we're looking for moving forward on both AMC and GameStop. October 9th bottoms.